potential is pretty scary from Falcons AP BREN. And if they play their cards right, it could snowball into a pretty quick game of a decider.
Right? Let's see if I'm wrong or are you right for this one. But so far, I feel like it could also be very tricky on the side of IAC. I do agree on that note as well. But on the side of IAC, I saw what they did on match number 2. They had a great startup. They had a really good early engagement as well as aggression. And that was something that we saw giving a lot of discouraging movement from the side of Team Falcon. But Team Falcon, with a good drafting, can they actually pull through right now going into the last match?
Yep, and for the first time, I think the odds are pretty close here. First blood may be upon us. It's not going to happen as Ethan will make it out safely. In the meantime, it's a bit of a struggle for this side of IHC ESPORTS because the wave clear isn't as strong. Now, Ogwen going to help out Few. They should clear this pretty well, but for a bit, trying his best to just stifle the growth and slow them down.
Okay, so far most of the aggression has been put out. We do see that Super Marco was able to actually give a lot of damage to Bebek to a point that he had to actually go away, had to pull through moves from the area, and it's going to give an opportunity for Kaltizi to steal away some of the buffs. And we do see here, as the team of IAC struggling to actually go in, we do see Zexora try to actually do the same contest for that buff as well.
Yep, so they mirror each other's moves, and Zuara looking for a potential gank on the top lane as well. Here we go. This is going to be Faraga armor burnt out for Flap TC at this point. And Zuara happy to just take a little bit of burn, right? He needs a little bit more heat because right now, the first neutral objective, the turtle, is going to be spawning.
Turtle is spawning. It seems that Zexora will be trying to contest it out. Ogwen gets the input right this instant. Eaton is right there to cover things up, and we got Aizen as well as Forbid already stacking themselves. I think the first turtle will be able to be taken off for Team IAC, despite the attempt coming in from Kaltizi to try to steal it is still in the favor of IAC, but they're not far behind. Both of them still have the same goal. They only have the benefit on the buff side, but other than that, IAC coming in for a fight. It's gonna be first blood, Super Marco to be shut down.
Yep, unfortunate timing there for FCAP because right as he jumped in with the BMI, that is where Ethan showed up. Final slash along with the vengeance. There's no way to escape from that now.
Here on out as well, we do see that Forbid tried to actually go in for 1v1 with Ogwin as well as Few right this instant, and Ethan comes in. This is going to be a scrimmage right in the mid.
Yep, another energy eruption from Zuara catching out Phil here. He's caught in no man's land. For a bit, not able to join the fight simply because he's a little bit too low. And Aizen tries to make the difference, but at this point, they will have to give up any attempt on the lives on the side of Falcons AP BREN. Both teams make it out without a casualty.
Looking good so far. I think that a great push and pull coming in from the side of both teams. They know when to actually strike, they know when to pull back, and that's what is needed so far right now. But as time goes by, I do feel like Team INC still have the better upper hand. Now they're gonna actually try to gank up to Super Marco right at the bottom. We have ZXora going in for a push straight away to fight with Super Marco. Super Marco managed to pull through and managed to actually take it out. But here, ZXora is not done. Just a little bit more managed to connect it up, but unfortunately was not enough to shut him down.
Yep, getting a kill would have been a perk. It's all about the objectives at this point. Ogwin, he does have his divine judgment, but not going to use it at this point because it doesn't matter. There's no damage, not enough damage actually. But in the meantime, Kaltizi working hard to get the gold. Very good office worker at this point.
Alright, looking good so far. Even Aizen try to clear things out, making sure that at least they'll not be able to actually get a hold of that turret. But at the same time, second turtle up for grabs. Right assistant Flap TZ just spraying around, trying to actually hold off all the possible precision coming in from the side of IAC. But as time goes by, Aizen managed to pull through and managed to clear things up. But here, coming in for a fight is going to be Carl TZ with Fanny to shut it down. And they try to actually steal away. It's going to be Ogwin who steals the turtle.
Big win for the side of Falcons AP BREN. This could be the fight that they're looking for. Actually, no, it's not going to be. The final slash comes in. Here comes the Spear of Destruction. Super Marco gets his hands on the Forbid. He will not let go. Gets the kill. And yes, it is going to be Falcons AP BREN punishing IHC Esports for their aggression. You miss out the turtle, now we take your lives.
Not just any life, we almost managed to actually take down 2 life with Eaton almost being shut down, and now we do see that more upper hand coming in from the side of Team Falcon. Yes, IC may be in the lead for the goal, but AFCAP looking better than ever as they are pushing in. We do see that Zora try to actually buff it out, try to farm it up as much as possible so that he can actually be able to actually clear it off and have the most tankiest to fight off with Team AFCAP. But is it going to be enough as they're meeting off with the team of FlatTZ?
Yeah, but he's a BB1, so at this point they're going to burn out the Faraga armor. Ethan and Bebex going to try and get the kill. Zora will get the kill right now. Kautizi looking for a potential snipe, but he's going to go for Forbid as well as Cutthroat going to be used as well. But it's all but not. Kautizi cannot get the kill. How is Forbid so tanky?
How is Forbid so tanky? It's probably because he managed to actually move away. He had a really good team up, a good team to actually back things off, and this is the reason why AFCAP still not managed to actually at least pick one player after another here. Zora holding off on the mid lane. Zaz is gonna actually go in for the first push out, making sure that Few will be able to actually get the input to the side of IHC.
Kautizi has not gotten a kill just yet in the first 6.5 minutes of the game. As a Fanny, that's not the position you want to be in, right? You want the snowball, you want the kills, you want the gold. So at this point, Falcons AP BREN, they need to set things up more securely for their junglers so they can take advantage of the potential of the snowball that this Fanny actually offers.
Let's see if they can actually steal again the turtle in their hands. FlatTZ will be moved away. We do see that Eaton pushing all the players, but it's going to be KalTZ who come through. There's a little bit more. It's still going to be in the side of ISC to get that turtle not being stolen from the side. But as the process, we do see AFCAP try to move in for the fight. Ogwin managed to take down Eaton. As a process, we got ZX Aura as well as Bebex shutting down Few for the trade.
Yep, finally it's a 2-for-2 trade. Bebex jumping in, catches the last hit on the FlatTZ. No, he will not. Here we go. Forbid finishes up the job as well for the side of IHC Esports. And as it stands now, IHC Esports going to take the lead. Purple buff inside for Zuara.
Ogwin as well as Supermarco going in for 2-for-2. Gonna actually go in. Forbid managed to actually tag off Ogwin first of all, but somehow it seems that Team IHC doesn't go in for the overextension. Still need more time to actually go in for the fight as Super Marco also moving back away from that fight.
Yeah, so that was the last turtle available. We're gonna go into the Lord stage and Lord segment next. But right now, map control pretty much even across the board here.
Yep, definitely. I think Team IHC as well as Team Falcon both have the same traits, both have the same of potential to actually counter-wise each other, despite the fact that IHC in the lead with 6-4 right now. Lord is open to be taken within 40 seconds. So far, they're clearing out some of the lane first of all, and Forbid trying to actually tag off FlatTZ first of all. Doesn't get him, but it will be an info output for the team of IHC.
Alright, let's take a look at the growth of the items. A 500 gold lead going into the hands of Bebex here. 2-0-2, going to complete his holy trifecta pretty soon at the 9-minute mark. Now, what this means, the first Lord, they could have a decent power spike.
They could, and this is going to be in their favor. Oh.
Yep, they will be going in. They're looking for a target here, but they're actually throwing a lot of things on the FlatTZ. Last Insanity going to be used as well. Zuara still has access to his ultimates. Right now, this is a perfect situation for the side of IHC Esports. No Last Insanity means they could take a fight. Forbid survives the onslaught by KalTZ. They will push this Fanny away, which means they need to rush this Lord as quickly as possible over. Looking for a target on that Divine Judgment. They will not catch it. In fact, he gets caught out. It's going to be a kill. Ethan finishes the job. In the meantime, they're trying to make things work. Any trade, Falcons AP BREN, they're going to try and push up on that tier 2 on the top as well.
I mean, you saw how it was when it comes to Eisen, right? He managed to actually shut down any opportunity that AFCAP wants to go in. No matter how much they try to actually pull through, they try to actually steal away that lot. Eisen is the one who defended so wisely to a point that there was no way for AFCAP to come in. Here on out, this is just going to be the first lot, but nevertheless, it's going to give a lot of the advantage of each and every single lane of map coverage for Team IHC. Despite the fact they're going in for a fight with Kaltizi managed to move away as fast as possible from the hands of IHC.
Yeah, but this is where the difficulty of Falcons is BREN, right? Especially for Kaltizi here. He's going to try on 2-on-1 here. Does not make it work. Very low once again against Bebex. Now, simply because there's energy eruptions, the taunt coming in from Zuara is going to be very effective at catching this Fanny. And right now, there's not enough burst. Ethan is falling low as well. He gets the first kill for Bid. Following down, he's left with a pixel help. Here we go. That's going to be Super Marco with the Spear of Destruction going in for more. Can he find another target? Ogwen going to try and support him. But as it stands now, Falcons, AP BREN, they push IHC ESPORTS back.
Oh, that was beautiful coming in from AFCAP. It was unsuccessful during the first try, but as you pull through, Kaltizi managed to be so much nuisance, so much damage to put out to the side of 4-bit to a point that they could not do anything. And Team IHC having a little bit of struggle right here. Falcon bring it back to their side, and now they will be able to clear out the rest of the turrets for themselves.
Oh, holy trifecta in the hands of Super Marco, working towards that win of nature as well. Falcons, AP BREN, definitely on the side of Super Marco, he has hit his stride. Now the question is, can IHC ESPORTS figure out the rotations? Kaltizi, does he really want to stay here? Oh my god, he's gonna try! Gets the kill, the Bebex will make it out safely as well. Kaltizi, he's a hero for Falcons, AP BREN.
He is a hero. He is the game changer right here for AFCAP to a point. There's nothing IHC could do to stop in his way. And that's a struggle coming in from IHC. They know for a fact that more bodies been dropped, the more that AFCAP will utilize this. And they're going to actually try to clear out the top lane as well so that they can actually clear out that top turret. Now IHC trying to defend it wise, making sure that they will not allow that advantage coming in from AFCAP. Ogwin is right here as Eaton try to go in for a fight. FlapTZ is right as well to back things up. So IC needs something to guard themselves. They have to actually bring it back right here for them, as KalTZ is such a damager, so much to a point that IHC could not do anything to stop them.
We are on the cusp of a turnaround at this point. Falcons, AP BREN, they were trailing before. Now they're at even gold. FlapTZ catches eyes onto 3 different members. 4 in fact, on the side of IHC ESPORTS. And at this point, he has his itemization. He's going to be really tanky. And in the meantime, Super Marco working on the tier 3. He opens the doors. And Falcons, AP BREN, they want to start a fight. They want to start it right now. KalTZ jumps in, gets caught out on the 3 here. 1v3, he's making it out. He's doing it and making so much work. Meanwhile, FlapTZ, he has tanked up quite a lot of damage. Eisen trying to go toe-to-toe for a bit, gets the kill. And this could be a turnaround. 3-man catch with the penalty zone. Nobody's able to catch out Super Marco just yet, but the damage has been dealt. It is all about IHC ESPORTS. Once again, Lantern Flare catches out. It's 3 down for the side of Falcons, AP BREN, but it's KalTZ who makes the killing blow. Can he get the kill? This would be huge, and Bebex shuts him down. 1-on-3, Super Marco gonna try his luck here. Will move it out, but it's 4 deaths for the side of Falcons, AP BREN. IHC ESPORTS, they have an opening on the Lord.
They had the opening. I mean, that was super coming in from KalTZ. If it wasn't for him being tagged off by AC, but at the same time, Super Marco coming in to contest it off. Bebex coming in for a fight, but he's already slowing things down. He will be taken out instantly by Super Marco. One more play to go, and he will be able to steal the lot in the hands of Falcons, AP BREN.
Super Marco with the win of nature gets the win for the team. This is why you don't count out Falcons, AP BREN. The super stands for super wins in this fight. 1-on-2 in the middle of the Lord Pit. My goodness, buddy, I can't deal with this.
Oh my god, this is crazy. You have KalTZ making a lot of nuisance, doing a lot of dominance to the side of Team IHC. And then you have Super Marco already buffed up, already having a lot of the items in his hand, and this is going to be giving a lot of struggle for IHC, despite that we have a great lead up for the team of IHC. But now Falcon bring it back to themselves. Now Lot pushing in right at the top. It's already open as the door is already given up. And here on out, despite they try to defend it wise, Team Falcon will be clearing out the second turret for the opening of the door. And now Super Marco clears it out. They haven't managed to actually, they don't want to overextend. They're just trying to actually open every single corner, every single angle of the door for themselves. And this is where AFCAP, they are very discipline. They know for a fact that they don't want to rush it too much to a point that they might actually been taken out. They try to slow things down, making sure that at least even more of the late game will be in the favor of Falcons.
Yep, history has repeated itself similar to Game 1 Falcons AP BREN. They will render IHC ESPORTS' base barren. Now, the question is, for Falcons AP BREN, how would they want to position? Because if Kalkizi gets taken out, we might see a huge turnaround in the team fights as well.
Agree, definitely. This is where you know for a fact you have to pick one player at a time. You have to actually separate the team FCAP. But when you have Carl TZ, you have Fanny just moving around, controlling each and every single icon. How much of the defense you can put out here? And this is something that Team IAC, despite that Forbid was a great menace to the side of Team IAC. He was the one who had the most intense of survival to a point that Team Falcon could not pick him up. Now is the time that Team Falcon might be able to actually shut down for good.
Yep, we'll see this time the orange buff. Hang on, Zuwara falling very low, gets the praises rough, will burn out the Faraga armor, but there's still immortality on the backline. Skaltizi looking for the kill. Bebex is taken down. There's gonna be one down for the side of IHC Esports. Godlike for the side of Super Marco, and that should be the end of the game. Falcons AP BREN, they didn't have the best start, but they will have the best ending. Just one lone member left. Falcons AP BREN, they take the win against IHC Esports.